I'm Olivia. This is Rewind Justice. Real stories, real drama, real satisfaction. Subscribe and let's get into it. The graduation ceremony ended at 3 p.m. Boston University. Masters in Data Science. I'd finished top of my class with a 3.97 GPA while working 2 part-time jobs. My thesis on predictive algorithms had been selected for publication. Mom, Dad, and my brother Tyler sat in the family section. They'd arrived 20 minutes late and spent the ceremony on their phones. We went to dinner at a steakhouse in Back Bay. Dad ordered the most expensive bottle of wine. Tyler got the lobster. Mom complained about the prices, then ordered the filet mignon anyway. When the check came, Dad looked at me. "You've got this, right?" I paid $340 for a celebration where nobody had congratulated me yet. In the parking lot, Tyler lit a cigarette. "So when are you moving back to Cleveland?" "I'm not," I said. "I accepted a position here. Senior data analyst at a consulting firm. I start Monday." The temperature dropped 10 degrees. "What?" Mom's voice went sharp. "You're staying in Boston?" "Yes. Without discussing it with us? I'm 26. I don't need permission." Dad stepped closer. His jaw tight. "We've supported you through 6 years of school. You owe us." "I had full scholarships. I worked the entire time." "You didn't pay for my education. We drove here today," Mom snapped. "We've supported you emotionally. We've been there for you." Tyler laughed. Actual laughter. "Come on, Vanessa. You've always been selfish. Now you're abandoning the family." Something in my chest went very still. "Abandoning?" I said. "I'm taking a job." Mom crossed her arms. "If you walk away from this family, if you choose Boston over us, you're dead to us." "We're done." The parking lot was silent except for distant traffic. A family of 4 walked past us to their car. Laughing, celebrating, normal. I looked at my mother, this woman who'd given birth to me, who'd raised me, who'd spent 26 years making me feel like I had to earn every scrap of affection while Tyler got unconditional love. "Understood," I said. Got in my car. Drove back to my apartment in Cambridge. Didn't look back. At 11 p.m., sitting on my futon with cheap wine and leftover Thai food, I opened my laptop. My banking app showed the automatic payments I'd been making for 4 years. Since I was 22 and got my first real internship at a tech startup. Parents' mortgage, $2,240 month parents' car payment. Tyler's truck, $520 month, parents' credit card minimums, $680 month. Home insurance, $290 month, Tyler's car insurance, $340 month total, $4,070 every month for 48 months. $195,360. I'd been paying their bills since my senior year of undergrad. It started small. "Just help with the mortgage this month, honey. Business is slow. Dad's contracting company. Always slow." Then the car payment for Tyler's F-150. He needs reliable transportation for work. Tyler worked part-time at a sporting goods store. Then credit cards. Then insurance. Each edition came with the same phrase. "You're doing so well. You can afford it." I could afford it. Barely. I lived in a 400 square foot apartment with 3 roommates cycling through. Ate ramen and peanut butter. Worked 60-hour weeks between my internship and weekend tutoring gigs. But I'd told myself it was temporary. That I was helping family. That eventually they'd appreciate it. "You're dead to us." I started clicking. Cancel. 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 Each confirmation email felt like unlocking shackles. I hadn't realized we're cutting off circulation. By midnight, I'd removed myself from everything. Every auto payment. Every co-signed account. The mortgage, my name wasn't on the deed, but I'd been listed as an authorized payer, so the bank would accept my transfers. I closed my laptop. Finished the wine, went to bed. Slept 9 hours straight for the first time in 4 years. The pattern had been there since childhood. I just kept thinking if I was good enough, smart enough, useful enough, they'd finally see me the way they saw Tyler. Age 8, science fair. My volcano project won first place at the district level. Mom was supposed to come to the award ceremony. She stayed home because Tyler had a cold and needed her. I brought the blue ribbon home. Dad glanced at it. Nice. Can you be quieter? Tyler's sleeping. Tyler's room was full of participation trophies. Mine had one blue ribbon tacked to a corkboard with homework assignments. Age 12, Tyler got a birthday party at the laser tag arena. 30 kids. Pizza. Cake. Cost about $600. My 12th birthday was a grocery store sheet cake and dinner at Applebee's with my parents. Tyler invited 2 friends. They talked about video games the entire time. High school. I maintained a 4.0 GPA. Varsity track. Math team captain. National Honor Society. College counselors told me I could get into any school. Tyler barely graduated with a 2.3. Failed gym twice. When college acceptances came, I got into MIT, Stanford, Boston University, all with significant scholarships. I chose Boo because they offered the most aid. My parents took me to dinner at Olive Garden. Congratulations. You've always been so independent. Tyler announced he wasn't going to college. Dad clapped him on the back. Not everyone needs a degree. You'll do great in the trades. Tyler never entered the trades. He worked retail and lived at home. Sophomore year of college, I came home for Thanksgiving. Found Dad in the garage, staring at bills. Everything okay? I asked. Business is slow. Mortgage is due. I don't know how we're making it. Is there anything I can do? He looked at me. You're working that internship, right? Making decent money? Some. $18 an hour. Could you help with the mortgage? Just this month. We'll pay you back. I was 19 years old. I said yes. They never paid me back. And just this month became 48 months. Sunday morning, 9:47 a.m. My phone started ringing. Dad calling. I was at a coffee shop in Cambridge, working on prep for my new job. I let it ring. 30 seconds later, Dad calling, then Mom calling, then Tyler calling. Then all 3 again, and again, and again. By 11 a.m., I had 34 missed calls. I listened to one voicemail. Dad's voice, controlled but tight. Vanessa, the mortgage payment didn't go through. Call me immediately. I deleted the rest without listening. Ordered another latte. Went back to studying the company's data architecture. By 5 p.m. Sunday, I had 67 missed calls, 18 voicemails. I blocked all 3 numbers. Monday morning. First day at the consulting firm. Downtown Boston, 23rd floor, views of the harbor. My manager Priya was 42 and had 2 PhDs. Welcome to the team. You're going to love it here. We work hard, but we value work-life balance. You have a life outside this office, and we respect that. I almost cried. The work was complex. Financial modeling for a healthcare client. I dove in. Lost myself in clean datasets and elegant algorithms. Had lunch with my team, 5 smart, funny people who talked about their weekend hobbies and asked about mine. I like running, I said. And I'm getting into rock climbing. There's a great gym in Somerville, said Marcus, one of the senior analysts. Group of us go Thursdays. You should join. I'd love that. For 8 hours I was just Vanessa, the data scientist. The new team member. Not the ATM. Not the disappointing daughter. Not the girl who had to earn love with money. At 6 p.m., I checked my personal email. 47 messages from my parents' email addresses. Subject lines: urgent, call US, family emergency. What did you do? I archived them all without reading. Tuesday morning, my work phone rang. Reception. Vanessa? There's someone here to see you. Says he's your father? My stomach dropped. I'm in a meeting. Please tell him I'm unavailable. He's quite insistent. Tell him if he doesn't leave, you'll call security. Silence. Then. Understood. 20 minutes later, Priya stopped by my desk. Everything okay? Reception said there was an incident. Family issue, it's handled. She studied me. If you need to leave early, take time. I don't. I'm exactly where I need to be. She nodded. My father showed up at my first job once. Demanded I quit and move home. I had security escort him out. She smiled. Best decision I ever made was staying. Wednesday. 9 a.m. Email from my parents' bank. Dear Ms. Thompson, you are listed as an authorized payer on account ending in 4782. The account holder has requested your contact information for a payment discrepancy. Please contact us at your earliest convenience. I replied, please remove me as an authorized payer on this account effective immediately. I do not authorize any future access to my contact information. 2 hours later. Confirmation of removal. One less thread connecting me to them. Thursday evening. Rock climbing gym in Somerville with Marcus and 3 others from work. I'd never climbed before. Spent an hour learning knots and technique. Failed the same route 6 times before finally reaching the top. Everyone cheered. That was amazing, said Jenny, one of the financial analysts. First time and you did a 5.8? Impressive. We got dinner after. Tacos and beer. They asked about my master's research. Actually listened to my answers. Asked follow-up questions. Marcus told a terrible joke about data normalization. We laughed until our sides hurt. At 10 p.m., walking back to the tee, Jenny said, you seem different than Monday. More relaxed. I'm finding my footing. Well, we're glad you're here. Simple words. But they hit different than anything my family had ever said. Week 2. My new phone buzzed. Unknown number. Against my better judgment, I answered. Vanessa? Mom's voice. She'd called from someone else's phone. How did you get this number? That doesn't matter. We need to talk. We don't. Yes, we do. You stopped the payments. Do you know what you've done? I stopped funding your life. That's what I did. You're killing us. The mortgage is 30 days late. We're getting foreclosure warnings. Tyler's truck got repossessed yesterday. Your father's credit cards are maxed out. We can't make minimum payments. That sounds difficult. Difficult? Vanessa, we're your parents. You told me I'm dead to you. Dead people don't pay bills. I didn't mean we were upset. You meant it. And I believed you. We're done, Mom. You selfish, ungrateful. I hung up. Blocked the number. My hands were shaking. But underneath the adrenaline was something else. Relief. Month 2. The firm assigned me to a major project. Predictive modeling for a pharmaceutical client's drug development pipeline. High visibility. Potential for huge impact. I worked 12-hour days because I wanted to, not because I had to. The work was fascinating. My team was brilliant. Priya gave me increasing autonomy. You're exceeding expectations, she said in my 1-month review. I'm recommending you for early promotion consideration. Senior analyst to lead analyst? $125,000 base. I'd been making $98,000. This was life-changing money. Thank you, I said. This team, this work, it means everything. You've earned it. Your master's thesis was groundbreaking. We're lucky to have you. I walked out of that meeting and cried in the bathroom. Happy tears. Grateful tears. The kind that come when someone sees your actual value instead of just your usefulness. Month 3. Saturday morning. Coffee shop in Harvard Square. I was reading when someone sat down across from me. Tyler. We need to talk, he said. No, we don't. Van, please. Just listen, I closed my book. 2 minutes. Mom and Dad are losing the house. Foreclosure sale is scheduled. They're going to be homeless. They're adults. They'll figure it out. How can you be so cold? How could you take $520 a month for a truck payment for 4 years and never once thank me? He blinked. What? I paid for your truck, Tyler. I paid for your insurance. I paid Mom and Dad's mortgage, their credit cards, their insurance. $4,070 every single month. For 4 years. Did you know that? His face went blank. No. They never told you they depended on my money? They said you helped sometimes. I didn't know it was everything. It was everything. And when I graduated with my master's, which none of you congratulated me for, Mom said I am dead to them if I stay in Boston. So I let them bury me. She didn't mean. She did. You all did. I was useful when I was funding your lives. Now I'm just an inconvenience. Van, I'm sorry. I didn't know. You didn't ask. None of you asked what it cost me. You just took. I stood up. Don't follow me. Don't contact me. We're done. I left him sitting there with cold coffee and the first glimpse of the truth. Month 6. The pharmaceutical project launched. Our predictive model reduced drug development timelines by 18%. The client was ecstatic. I got the promotion. Lead data analyst. $125,000. Plus bonuses. Plus equity in the consulting firm. Priya took me to lunch at an expensive French restaurant. You're going places, Vanessa. Senior leadership is already asking about you for director track. Really? Really? You're brilliant, dedicated, and you make everyone around you better. That's rare. I bought a 1-bedroom apartment in Somerville. 900 square feet. Exposed brick. High ceilings. My own space. No roommates. No chaos. The day I got the keys, I sat on the floor and ate pizza from the box. My phone was silent. No emergencies. No guilt. No demands. Just peace. Month 9. Email from Tyler. Subject: I understand now. Van, I got my own place. Started paying my own bills. It's hard. I don't know how you did it while going to school and working. I'm sorry I didn't see it. I'm sorry for everything. You deserved better. I hope someday you'll talk to me again. No pressure. Just wanted you to know I finally get it. I read it 3 times. Wrote back, thank you for saying that. I hope you build something good. Didn't offer money. Didn't offer reconciliation. Just acknowledgement. Small step, but honest. 1 year after graduation. The consulting firm made me senior lead analyst. $165,000. Leading a team of 8. My team threw me a surprise party. Cake that said, "Congrats, Vanessa." Champagne. Jenny gave a speech about how I'd mentored her through her first major project. These people, my chosen people, knew me as Vanessa the analyst. The climber, the teammate. Not the family at TM. I stood there with a glass of champagne and realized I'd built something my family never could. A life where my worth wasn't measured in payments. I think about that parking lot sometimes. You're dead to us. Mom gave me permission to stop performing. To stop buying love I should have had freely. Hardest gift. Best gift. I sit in my apartment now. Exposed brick walls, string lights, plants that I actually keep alive. Laptop open to next week's project specs. My BU diploma hangs on the wall. Next to my first published paper. Next to a photo of my team after shipping our pharmaceutical project. Next to my rock climbing certification. No family photos. Just proof that I built this. Alone. Free. My phone buzzes. Text from Marcus. Climbing tomorrow? New route just went up. I reply, absolutely. For the first time in my life, I'm not waiting for my family to celebrate me. I'm celebrating myself. If you've ever been told you're dead to them for choosing yourself, for setting boundaries, for refusing to be an ATM, for building a life on your terms, know this: their rejection doesn't define your worth. You don't owe them your future just because of your past. Sometimes the best thing they can do is set you free. Share your story in the comments. You're not alone. Subscribe for more stories of choosing peace over obligation.